everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. Never let it be said you will not find a variety of different films that I review on this show. And today, it's an underground micro-budget film brought to us by writer-director Dakota Bailey, and it is called American Scumbags, where we get the story of a group of individuals, probably the most vile people, you know, criminals and drug addicts and prostitutes and that, and we watch how all of their paths cross with each other, how they interact with one another, and how they're all related in the underground crime scene. Wow. This film, as I said, is a micro-budget film. It's an underground film, so the production quality of it may turn some people off. In fact, if you're not really a fan of underground micro-budget cinema, you're probably not going to want to see this. But those who are fans, I think you're going to enjoy this one quite a bit. Now, for me, this isn't really my type of film, but I will say that I enjoyed the writing and the characters that they came up in here. As I mentioned, none of these characters you're really supposed to like. Really none of them at all. They don't really have any redeeming qualities. It's just what level of bad in what you like. You know, you get Chester in here, who's an interesting drug dealer character. You get Johnny, played by Dakota Bailey, who's got a great low voice, and he's kind of the hitman guy. You got Lucifer in here, who's a drug dealer who thinks he's a bigger guy than what he is, and so I enjoyed how he wrote these characters, and even enjoyed how their paths cross. Now, there's some really interesting things that they did in here, even for a micro-budget film. There's some great driving work that's done, and some of the camera work. Again, while the quality is low, I liked some of the angles and stuff that they did with it, and it tells a narrative. The narrative is actually a good, solid narrative. If you're paying attention, you can follow things. Some films like this, they kind of go off the rails, and you're like, what, huh? But here, he keeps a solid story all the way through that you can follow, which, again, is not always there with films like this. He has a group of individuals, it looks like, that he works with constantly, and you can tell they're all comfortable with his style, and you could do a drinking game for how many times someone pees on something in this film. So, yeah, there's some gratuitous nudity in here, some really odd things that happen in here. The craft and how it was put together, and the story and the characters that were crafted in here, I did enjoy, though overall this just isn't my thing. But I know there's many of you out there where this is your thing, and you should check it out if you're a fan of this genre. Dakota Bailey has a lot of talent in here, and it shows in this film. So check it out. Again, casual horror fans, you probably want to avoid it, but those out there who like Dakota Bailey's other stuff as well as this type of work, please check it out. And if you do, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. I believe it's out on Amazon now. I'll put the links and information down below for you. Please subscribe if you have not already. Thank you for your support, and until next time, keep that ticket stub.